welcome the Danish representatives. They're calling REDDI. Hello, girls. How are you?
Hello.
Everything fine so far in Turin?
Yes, it's lovely. We're having a great time.
Yes, we're eating a lot of pasta, a lot of pizza.
Drinking a lot of coffee as well. The coffee is so good.
The wine is so good.
The water.
Yeah, that's what you expect when you go to Italy. I think it's all the things you love to live in Italy and in Turin in particular. So you have been chosen in the Danish national final called Dansk Melodi Grand Prix to represent your country in Eurovision. Now you're in Turin. Maybe you could explain how you guys got together. I know that you have been collected, especially for this event. But one of you, I think it's Ihan. She has already, I think we've seen each other in Baku. You have already got your experiences in Baku.
Yeah. I did this 10 years ago, and somehow it's still like it still feels the same. It's still huge. It's still such a big experience.
You haven't noticed that you have another band?
I haven't noticed.
There's no difference.
So you could,
of course, because this is my own band. You know, we wrote the song ourselves, and it's such a nice experience to share this with them. For them, it's the first time they're doing anything that big. So
anything at all.
So you had your experience with Soluna Samay. You made a 23rd place in Baku. Did a dream come true for you to stand there in front of so many people? What did you feel at that time?
Yeah, for sure. Like I was 19 years old, so that was my first experience in the music industry, in the music world. So just being there and participating was such a huge thing for us. So it was amazing. I think for us as well, it's just the fact that we're here and that we get to represent Denmark and get to play in front of so many million people, like to get our message out there. That's the most important thing for us. We're not like a competition people. We music is not a competition. It's just amazing that we get to experience this with so many other musicians from around the world. So yeah, we were just so happy to just being here and get to play.
We're not competitive, but we want to win.
But at the end of the day, it's a competition, and there are a lot of points flying around from here to there. Do you expect a lot of points from Sweden as well? Because two of you are Swedish. Maybe raise your hands. Who are the Swedes and who are the Danes?
That's us.
Hey, so don't you care about the votes at the end? Or
I mean, for us, our goal right now is to come to the final. We really want to come to the final, and we're doing everything we can to get there. We're giving it all we have. But in a way, we feel like we've already won as well, just getting to experience this and being here and everything. But we want to go to the final.
I think when they start dividing out points, we do care about the points.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But right now, we can't think about anything but performing. And then afterwards, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Music is the first thing, and then secondary is like the points.
Well, the Eurovision Song Contest is very popular in Scandinavia, Sweden, as well as in Denmark and other countries. But these countries in particular, I think it's a huge fan base. There's a lot of interest, a lot of high viewing numbers. So are you aware of what's going to come when it's the final night? Are you aware of what's to come? Taking the pressure, being on stage, and 200 people per million listening or watching. Are you prepared for this?
I mean, I don't think you can prepare really. I think we're doing what we know and what we're good at, and then come what may, and we'll help each other through it. And I think it's mostly like so much fun doing everything.
And also the most important thing is the performance. And I know how to prepare for a performance. Probably don't know how big it's going to be or anything, but I'll experience it afterwards. I think I'll take it in afterwards. But first and foremost, it's preparing for the performance, closing out all the other stuff, and then when you're done, you can take it in.
Yeah, your song, which is called The Show, you probably also mean it literally. It consists of two parts. The first part, you're singing on the piano, sitting on the piano, and at the end, or the second part is where all the others come together and rock the stage. Maybe you could tell us how is it meant, or does it show the power you have, or you want to start smoothly and get attraction and then explode at the end? How would you describe this? How does it fit together?
You just described it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I stole your part. Yeah, but I think it's impressive, and I think it's a really catchy song. I must say, I when I listened at first, I must say, it didn't get out of my head, and it reminds me a little bit of Emily de Forest, Only Teardrops, and a little bit of A Friend in London, You Tomorrow. It's a little bit like this. I don't know if you hear this as well.
Nice. We love those songs, so it's a good thing.
But this has nothing to do with these songs, definitely. But the lyrics of the show, You Can't Stop Me, and I Will Never Let It Go. I will keep it up with the show. I'm not sorry. Maybe you can explain better than me what this should mean and how do you mean it.
Yeah, it's about our lives and our story, really, the struggles we've been through as musicians, as people, as human beings. You know, when you are a passionate person who wants to do something different that is not necessarily realistic in most people's eyes. To me, it's always been realistic to be a musician if you keep fighting for it, and if you put in everything. If you put in everything and you get better and better and better each day and better than the rest of them, you'll have success eventually. That's how I see it. Like, it's about letting go of the fear. For me, I didn't have a lot of fear inside me when I was a kid, but the fear is being pushed onto me by grown-ups, because at some point when you get older, you kind of give up, or some people kind of gives up on their real dream, you know, and settle for whatever they have, and when there comes a young kid who wants to do something really, really different, you can either support that kid and let go of your own bitterness, or you can push your bitterness onto the kid, and those two things, I think, you're very dependent on your parents of how they choose to react on your dreams, and this is another perspective that I haven't really articulated before, but that's really like what the song is about, is letting go of those voices and listening to yourself and trust yourself, letting go of fear. We also say, I'm not afraid of what's in front of me. You can try me. Come say those bitter things about yourself, which it really is, you know, but they will, they will
just fall like
they'll fall off. Yeah. So that's like, what it's about.
Yeah, it's very important to know, especially in these crazy times with Corona, with Ukraine war. I think something optimistic like this with a great melody, I think this is what people need, probably, maybe more than a sad song. Do you think these topics will have an impact on the result at the end, or?
You can really see that a lot of people, recognize themselves in what the song is about, and so of course, every song with a strong message that people can relate to and can take hope from. There's actually been a lot of people writing to us that they find a lot of comfort in the song, and that's like their happy place right now. And I feel like for us, we've already done like enough impact to be happy about that, and we just want to give as much love out to the world as we can with that song.
Yeah. Yeah, those are great words from you girls, from REDDI. What does REDDI mean? Does it mean ready, I'm ready, or is it because it's written differently? So
What do you think? No,
I think it's a bit like we are ready in a way. So we're ready to perform. We are ready to give a show or whatever.
yeah, I think we can agree on that, actually.
Okay. Last year, the Danish singers Fyr og Flamme did not make it into the final. And a lot of people hoped that because it was so special, it was so 80s, it was so, I don't know, a disco song, and it did not pass. A lot of people have been disappointed. Can you cope this disappointment if you won't get into the final? Of course, it's not a nice situation, but it can happen.
We won't be able to cope if we don't go through to the final. I don't know what will happen.
We're gonna be crying in the bathroom for the rest of the
We're gonna start a fight.
We're gonna go crazy.
But a lot of people think maybe that your song is a kind of dark horse. When listening to the semi-final one, there are a lot of smooth ballad songs, and your song is really refreshing after all this. I don't know which start number you have, but I think it's the last third. So it's really refreshing. I must say, maybe this could be a chance. I don't know how.
We hope so too. Yeah, we hope that it can give like some energy out there, and yeah, hopefully people will vote for us. We'd love to come to the final.
We're kind of underdogs right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we want to be the underdogs.
I mean, we're just doing our thing. Of course, we could add more things that maybe would be like more typical what the Eurovision the crowd is like used to and expect. But we need to stay true to ourselves, and hopefully that will be enough for everyone watching and seeing that we're doing what we love.
Yeah. Maybe you also have the surprise effect with the two parts of the song I mentioned earlier, where people think, "Oh, there's another ballad," but it's not a ballad. It's changing. Maybe this is a surprise for people who don't know your song. Do you see, like I do?
And I feel like when it's so many songs, everything that you do that separates you from the other songs, that's just good. So
yeah. You want to stand out.
Yeah.
Did you meet some of the other contestants so far?
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of them. We've been to all the, not all of them, but some of the pre-parties where we had the time to really meet and talk to them. And so many of them are so nice. We met Cornelia Jacobs. She was super nice. Subfleur. Jeremy.
Marquis.
Yeah. A lot of people. Yeah.
Thank you, girls from REDDI. Thank you so much to talk to you. It was lovely. And maybe you could give us a little impression of your song a little bit. Maybe
of your song?
No, of your song.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Tell everybody this is your song.
That was another song. Yeah.
It's your song.
Ask for your song.
Now I wanted to hear the show, but it's
then you have to say that.
Yes, definitely. Okay, girls, we cross the fingers for you. Enjoy the time in Turin. Do you have some last words for our viewers?
Just thank you so much for all the support. We see it, we love it, and yeah, we can't wait to perform in front of all of you. And hopefully you will vote for us. We'll be so happy. So thank you so much. And we'll see you also after Eurovision. So stay tuned.
Yes.